Tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Parker passes to Robinson. And here's Smith. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Duncan. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Hill kicks to Kidd. Nowitzki right side. Stolen by Duncan. Smith outside. Pass to Parker. Now here is Robinson. Here's Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Bradley. San Antonio with the rebound. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Don Nelson. His guys have a tough assignment tonight, facing off against Tim Duncan. We talked about Duncan's two-way ability. Coach said on defense, Duncan is as good as he gets. And offensively, he racks up points at an efficient clip. The big fundamental is a challenge on both ends. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, David. So it's the Spurs now. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Parker outside. At the elbow, it's Robinson. The 11-footer. Count that one.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Outside Hill. Nowitzki a screen. Outside Hill. Over Bowen. Here's Bradley. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Parker with it. Smith finds Duncan. Nice D from Nowitzki.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Van Exel. Outside Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
You know, Nowitzki, dangerous from mid-range. I mean, with his size, quick trigger release, high release point, I mean, he's almost impossible to guard.
Parker with it. He's covered by Kidd. Parker inside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Can't let him time up a rebound like that. He slammed that home with authority.
Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Kidd. It's rebounded by David Robinson. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Parker looking over the floor. Pass to Duncan. Over Nowitzki. And that one's good. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Van Exel kicks to Kidd. Nowitzki outside. It's Nowitzki on the wing. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Parker. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's the teardrop. Bucket is good. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now here's Parker. Scoreless thus far. Robinson finds Parker. Here's Duncan, defended by Nowitzki. Tries it from 9. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Outside Kidd. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And a pretty crafty move there from Jason Kidd, doing what he can to draw the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Kidd.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
Ginobili, he's checked in for Smith. Both free throws good from Kidd.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Robinson. Ginobili outside. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Hill looking around. Pass to Kidd. Now here's Nowitzki. Covered by Duncan. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by Bowen.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Kidd following the bucket by the Spurs. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Nowitzki dishes to Van Exel. Bradley is screen on Ginobili. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
Ginobili against Van Exel. And the basket by Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bounce pass from Hill. Nowitzki outside. Clock at 6. Here's Bradley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Bradley nails both of them.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
Ginobili looking around. And there's the drive. Willis the pass to Kerr. Here's Claxton. Launches from deep. Oh, good on that one. Some solid defense from Knight. Now the Mavericks with it. Harrington dishes to Knight. Outside Jefferson. And he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Down low. And it's Willis finishing it off.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The Mavericks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Knight kicks to Grant. Here's Jefferson, and that's collected by Willis. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Ginobili the pass to Willis. Willis with a screen on Knight. Here's Claxton, and another basket for San Antonio. There's 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Knight against Claxton. Knight passes to Grant. From 8, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Kerr outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
This shows how confident Kerr is, knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Knight passes to Grant. And they get it. Rebound San Antonio. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Willis the pass to Claxton. There's a screen by Willis. For 3, Kerr. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Claxton against Knight. Pass to Grant. Over Rose. Again, the miss by Grant.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Rose sets the screen for Ginobili. Rose gets a wide open look. No good from 18.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Now Knight with 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. It's San Antonio. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Jefferson. Grant, he's checked in for Bart. And so he's able to get one of two. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. Willis with the screen on Jefferson. Parker kicks to Willis. Just 5 on the clock. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Back to Jefferson. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Camby. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker outside. Camby with the steal. Nowitzki against Kerr. To the paint. Grant dishes to Daniels. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. San Antonio leading by 6. Parker passes to Willis. And here's Kerr. Fires away from way outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Kerr's got 6 points.
From that spot, Kerr is one of the very few guys who can knock that down.
Nowitzki outside. Grant on the wing. Back to Nowitzki. On the wing, Daniels. Nowitzki dishes to Jefferson. Daniels from outside. The shot comes out. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Parker outside. Pass to Willis. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mavericks trail by 9. Jefferson kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Grant. Dallas moving it around. Here's Camby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Campbell.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on it.
And both free throws good for Camby. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Parker outside. Kerr outside. To the middle. Here's Willis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Jefferson. And the shot goes down. Jefferson's got his second bucket tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, nothing did the defenders.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Start it.
Checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio with the change here too. Duncan, he's checked in for Kevin Willis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Woohoo! Grown man ball there. Converts through the whistle. That's nice.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. A free throw off from Rose. Mavericks trail by 7. Nowitzki, the pass to Campbell. Now Nowitzki, he's covered by Ginobili. Jefferson bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kidd. That misses off the backboard.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Ginobili finds Parker. Kerr outside. Parker outside. To the hoop. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Free throw good by Parker. Mavericks trail by 10. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kidd's got 5 minutes.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
Parker with a clean look. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Kidd. Can be a screen on Parker. Here's Kidd. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Duncan. Canby covering. Canby with the block.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
Here's Jefferson. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Canby. And Van Exel subbed in for Grant. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bowen's checked in. Outside Kidd. Off target from three-point range.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Bowen the pass to Parker. Here's Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists now in this one. Kidd against Parker. Nowitzki left side. Nowitzki playing big on the inside.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. Can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Parker passes to Rose. Now here's Ginobili. A 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kidd is double to the inside. Pass to Nowitzki. Bradley is screen on Rose. Down low. Stolen by Duncan. Kidd against Parker. Now here's Ginobili. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Throw good Ginobili.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Grant, he's checked in for Dallas. Hill comes in for Jefferson. Then for the Spurs, Robinson comes in for Rose. And Smith subbed in for Parker. That one misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Hill passes to Kidd. Now Grant. Back to Kidd. There's the three. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Kidd's got 8 points.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
Here's Bowen. Duncan scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Bowen. Here's Robinson. Yes, that goes in. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Bradley sets the pick for Hill. Pass to Van Exel. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Grant, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
San Antonio leading by 7. Ginobili dishes to Duncan. Pass to Smith. It's tipped 16 feet away. And it's San Antonio with another.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And Kidd, here we go. Van Exel kicks to Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Grant. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bowen. He started by Hill. Bowen the pass to Duncan. Over Grant. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points. And he makes your team a ton better.
Bradley sets the pick for Hill. To the middle. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Bowen. Hits the three-point bomb. Bowen's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
Tell you what, Bowen has excellent touch from deep. He's a menace on defense, the typical and ideal 3-and-D guy.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Spurs making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Mavericks trail by 12. And here is Van Exel. Still yet to score. Driving inside. Smith with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Smith finds Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Shoots over Grant. Duncan misses. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Outside Kidd. And here is Grant. Outside Kidd. Here's Van Exel. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 12. Bowen, the pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here is Hill. Up and in on the layup.
Not just flashing his handles, going somewhere with it and making it count.
24 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Claxton. Bob pass to a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Inside. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Nowitzki.
Kidd is a talented playmaker. He knows how to run sets and generate shots for his teammates.
Pass to Smith. Duncan right side. Over Nowitzki. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Duncan's got 16 points.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Nowitzki. And the Spurs scoring again.
Great job sharing the basketball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Parker against Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. Back to Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. He's got 12.
That's how to use the size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Pass to Smith. Duncan outside. Over Nowitzki. Big time slam by Duncan.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
To the paint. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Bradley.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. It's Hill on the wing. Kidd against Parker. Nowitzki for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bowen. And here's Smith. Robinson down low. Defended by Nowitzki.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Grant, he's checked in for Dallas. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Kidd. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Kidd. And so he hits both. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Duncan left side. 5 on the clock. Got it! Duncan down low.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Parker against Kidd, and he lays it straight in. Kidd's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we're used to J. Kidd dishing the assist. Great to see him pouring in some points tonight.
Parker dishes to Smith. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Bradley. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bradley sets the pick for Kidd. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bradley against Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kidd, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Down low, taken away by Kidd. Pass to Grant. Grant sets a screen for Kidd. The fader. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Spurs leading by 14. And it's Parker in the corner. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Brett Hill picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
You know, something else that stood out to me is the fact that they continued to force it inside. They were intentional about getting that ball in the paint, and they were looking to score whenever possible in the post.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Parker. Tony Parker drops them both. Mavericks trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kidd passes to Van Exel. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Parker kicks to Smith. Stolen by Grant. Kidd with it.